Sponsored by Entergy.
Southeast Texas, things are quiet across the area right now as temperatures around 79 over at the Horseman's Western Store. Under cloudy skies, part of the Roofing 911 Sky Cam network. They picked up 9/10 of an inch of rain today, and we're looking at generally easterly winds across the board. Again, a weather impact alert is in effect for Southeast Texas tonight and through the day tomorrow because of the potentials for heavy rains. We'll see gusty winds on top of that. Tonight, we're talking probably after about 4 o'clock in the morning, so closer to daybreak and through much of the day tomorrow. And it also means that we're expecting that heavy rainfall of 2 to 4 inches across the area. Certainly, as we know well, higher totals are certainly possible through the day tomorrow. So the storm, as we showed just a few minutes ago, about 80 miles away from the coastline. It looks like it's going to come in between Bay City and Lake Jackson right there, just to the east of Palacios. The storm is still not a hurricane. It is expected to be so as it makes landfall roughly around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And that will then spread rains up our way as we head towards a mid and late morning tomorrow. So tropical storm warnings in effect for the upper Texas coastline, Chambers, Jefferson counties, hurricane warnings in effect from Galveston back over towards Baffin Bay. This is the outline of the tropical storm force winds, the sustained tropical storm force winds. The storm is moving to the north and northwest, just grazing our area. So we could see some gusts of 40, maybe 45 miles an hour as this storm weakens across Houston, north of Houston towards Huntsville, and then quickly moves on off to the north and east. And we may see plentiful sun coming up on Tuesday. So a closer inspection shows the rainfall that we're expecting, 2 to 4 inches. Again, higher amounts are possible. So there could be some street flooding. Hopefully we don't see that. But again, the heaviest activity over towards Houston and down the coastline where the storm makes landfall early tomorrow morning, roughly around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's where they could see the 5 to 10 inches there. But again, just cannot foretell exactly where these feeder bands are going to end up and how they'll behave. But if we get any training, that's what we're going to have to watch, where cells move over the same areas only to see more cells develop and move up the line, basically. We saw that a lot in previous storms. So a flood watch is in effect for all of Southeast Texas. The winds, again, it looks like the worst of it is obviously going to be over towards Houston and Galveston, where they're going to see probably high-end tropical storm force winds. We think 40, 45 miles an hour, but look what happens by 5 p.m. Much improvement because the system is going to be rocketing off towards the north. This is not going to be a slow mover like past storms. Regardless, there is a tropical storm warning in effect for Tyler, Hardin, Jefferson, and Chambers in Liberty County. That means that they're wind gusts to tropical storm force. That's 39 miles an hour and greater. We don't think it'll get above 40 or 45 at this point. There's also a storm surge warning. Well, what does that mean? Coastal Jefferson and Chambers County, that's where you could see the worst along the coastline. This is 3 feet and greater, so 3 to 5 feet is what we're expecting along the coastline. Current temperatures mid to upper 70s and lower 80s. It's quiet right now. We expect it to continue that way through about 3 a.m. and things will start picking up maybe towards daybreak. As you can see, this moves off to the north. This is by 5 a.m. Towards Winnie. As we head towards 7 a.m., the rains start picking up. Now this is when we're going to have to watch the training. This is the training. Everything's going to be moving around the storm, as you can see. That's when we're going to see the worst of the weather. I think mid to late morning, early afternoon hours, and then hopefully this will move on quickly off to the east. We get dry slotted, and that's when everything will start heading on off towards the north, and hopefully we can see some sun coming up tomorrow afternoon. On the Gulf of Mexico, a tropical storm warning. It's not the day to head out on the water. Tonight, we'll go with a 50% coverage towards daybreak lakes, 70% coverage by morning here in the Triangle. And then everybody's going to get rain. Again, some wind gusts, maybe 35 to 45 miles an hour. And taking a look at our 7-day, our weather impact 7-day forecast, a red bar day or a weather impact alert day. Pretty much all day Monday. Heavy rains, gusty winds are expected, and you want to avoid outdoor activities and be cautious while traveling. As you can see, things warming up with sun returning Tuesday afternoon and then maybe a slight chance by Friday.
409